my coffee. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. You're tuning into the Knitting Place podcast. This is podcast number 52.
52.
I'm Dina. You can find me at the Knitting Place on Instagram, Ravelry, and Facebook.
And I am Pam. You can find me as Pam Sapp on Ravelry and Instagram, and Pam Sapienza on Facebook.
Okay, truth be told, this is like our third take.
Because we don't know who we are. We don't know who we are or where we are.
Or where you can find us.
Well, could it be the time?
Yes, it's late and we have Bailey's in our coffee, but okay.
That's why we need Bailey's in our coffee.
All right. So, what do we have to share?
What's doing, Dina?
Well, I will start with our heartfelt condolences to the Fruity Knitter. Mm-hmm. We are so deeply sorry.
Such a loss.
The knitting community lost a very special person. Our hearts go out to Andrea and Madeline.
Yeah.
No words.
Yeah.
So,
such a shame, right?
I think Instagram, she shared today.
Yeah, I think it was a few days ago. Though.
Yes, about her loss, which happened, I think, several days ago.
Mm-hmm.
Today's April 19th. It's Monday.
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, just very sorry, and I wanted to just put that out there. Right.
But in a way, it's almost good that we have these podcasts to watch. You know? Those podcasts will always be there, you know, with the two of them, their information, their travels, that you can always watch. Not that, you know, of course.
He will always be part of the community.
Correct.
Because we can always go back, and they've got beautiful, I don't even know, well over 100 episodes of content and
just beautiful.
Interesting, beautiful scenery. If you don't watch it already, you should definitely subscribe. She's got a Patreon. It's how they earn their money. So definitely support them. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's value. There's value there, too.
A lot of value. And very good content. Okay.
That's number one.
Number two, we are hoping that the sound is better today.
Yeah, we're this is like a work in progress, right, Dina?
That's our whip for today.
The light.
Sound is our whip for today.
Absolutely, right? I know.
Well, with that, we're learning lots of things.
Always willing to learn.
Yeah, I just have to share a funny story.
What's that?
This week, I was talking to one of the suppliers, and we were trying to edit something on their website. She was telling me how she shared our website, theknittingplace.ny.com, on her webpage. And when I went to click on it, it wasn't there. It directed me to a different yarn shop.
But when you say you clicked on it, what did you click on?
I clicked on my name. So
your name was there.
Oh, yeah.
It was just linked to the wrong store.
Right.
Oh, I gotcha.
To my competition.
Right. Now listen.
It's okay. We corrected it.
Right.
But it was a process, and I kept saying, you didn't fix it, because I kept clicking it, and I kept getting to the same place.
Oh, I see.
She insisted that she fixed it. I sent her a video. She sent me a video from her screen, and she said to me, Dinah, you need to clear the cache. C-A-C-H-E.
Is that what she said?
Yes.
Is that what she called it?
Yes, that's what she wrote.
Oh, she wrote it.
She wrote it. I read it as cache. Well, I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to do it. So who do I call? One of my kids. Danielle's like, Mom.
It's not a cache.
It's not a cache. It's cache. You need to clear your cache. I'm like, I don't want to clear my cache.
It's so funny.
Anyway, she taught me how to do it. And yes.
There's always something. I mean, don't you think you learn something every week when it comes to the technology?
The technology.
Whether it's because of the podcast or the computer system or
You taught me something today.
What did I teach you?
The filter on Instagram.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's...
Life with me?
Life with me, yes.
Hey!
We did an unboxing before and we filtered ourselves.
It's like a facelift.
I said is I need a filter now that gets rid of my wrinkles.
It took out the blemishes. I was like, wow, this is good.
It evens out your skin. Yeah, I wonder if we could filter the podcast.
Now,
I bet you could.
Okay,
I bet you could. I bet you once it's recorded, you could filter it.
If anyone knows how to filter iMovie.
Ask the kids.
Ask the kids. There you go.
I'll use anything that helps, right?
Exactly. All right. Do you have anything you want to share?
Maybe they have one that's like a facelift.
Can you imagine?
Facelift filter. Wouldn't that be nice?
Well, Wasn't there that Botox filter?
That was different. That was not
so bad.
That was not like complimentary.
No, it was like too much Botox.
Plumped up your cheeks.
That's what it was. It was like puff face or plump face. That was very funny.
It was a good laugh.
It was a good laugh. Anyway, should we talk knitting?
Yes, let's get to it. We're only 5 minutes in, so that's not bad.
Okay. Well, let's start with what we're wearing. What are you wearing?
I am wearing the... If I say something wrong, just correct me.
No, you're fine.
The Ranunculus.
Yes.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
It is, right? Mm-hmm. And the Ranunculus is a great piece because it can be knit. You knit yours in a worsted weight. This is a fingering weight.
I have to do a fingering weight version.
You can really knit it. Does yours have short sleeves or short sleeves? Just the cap, like what I have. There is a version with a sleeve, though, I believe. Isn't
yes. Mm-hmm.
And what I did is I knit it on a 10 needle, but it's a fingering weight yarn. It's the... is it Tussah? Is that how you say it?
Tussah
silk from BC Garn. And it really was a quick knit. I think with me what happened was I had to restart it about 3 times.
Why is that?
I'm trying to remember why. I did something wrong once or twice. I forget what I did wrong, but I don't remember now. But I did something wrong. But, I mean, it's not a difficult knit. It was a fun knit, actually, because every round at the beginning is different.
In the yoke? Yeah,
that was so fun. You say, well, let me do one more round. Let me do one more round. And everyone, exactly, and everyone was different. So this was really very engaging. And then once you get past that, there's really not much there. And I just like it because it's like, look how light it is. I put it over dresses in the summertime.
Mine is heavier. Mine's worsted weight. I definitely need to do a light version like that.
So I decided when I pulled this out today that I'm going to make another one.
Ah.
And I've picked my color, unless you can convince me to change my mind. But I'm going to do it in, which looks like nothing right now, but it is...
it's kind of like a wheat...
That's better.
Yep, there it is.
There you go. Isn't that nice?
Like a wheat.
Like a wheat color.
Very natural.
You don't like it?
I do.
Does it not do anything for me?
No, it's actually very pretty.
So because I went and did that, I had to bring other colors with me.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to hand them to Dina to show you, if she doesn't mind.
I don't mind. This is pink, which is very pretty.
That's a pretty shade of pink, right?
Yes.
We have 3 really pinks almost. This has a little bit of an orange.
This is like the Knitting Place colorway. It's pink and orange.
Can you see the orange in it? Yeah, you can see that.
It's pink and orange.
Then there's, of course, the color I showed you. Then there's this toasty color.
I like this one.
Maybe that's the color I should do.
Oh, I'll let you pick first.
That's it. Oh, no, you can do that. I don't care. Then there's this color, which, again, is another... how would you describe this one, Diane?
It's funny. It's brown. It's almost like a brown and white tweed.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then this is a pretty color. This is almost like a...
it almost looks ash in here.
It does. You see, but you can clearly see the 3 different shades.
They're very different shades.
And then there's this shade.
Oh, that's a pretty
It's like
color.
A cranberry.
I was going to say raspberry.
Raspberry. Pretty,
it's
right?
Very pretty.
And the last one, now I'll let Dinah say what she thinks this color is.
I mean, it's a green gray.
Green gray, exactly. It's gray, but it does have a green
hue.
But I think it really is gray. I mean, I wouldn't wear this and say it's green probably, but grays can go green or grays can go blue, right?
This is a very pretty color.
It is a pretty color.
See, here it looks green when you put it next to certain colors.
Mm-hmm.
And these are the 3 pinks.
And the 3 beiges. It's a great knit. And the nice part is, guess how many skeins I used? 2. Just 2 skeins. Right?
That's really good. Yep.
Yeah, pretty. So anyway, that's what I'm wearing today. And I wear this. This is one of those pieces that you could have in several different colors.
Yes.
Yeah, at least that's the way I feel. So I really think every summer when I wear it, I keep saying I wish I had more, different colors. I think this is the year I'm going to do that.
So what you're making another ranunculus. You're going to make another anchor summer tea.
I am going to make another anchor summer tea.
Yeah.
I will. I know you don't believe me.
No, I believe you.
You think? I think I can do it.
I just hope they don't come out with any new designs because that'll be hard.
Put a wrench in my plans, right?
Exactly.
Well, it's always good to have plans. It's always good to have plans, right?
Plans are good.
Anyway, that's what I'm wearing today. So summer has officially begun.
There you go.
Because I'm wearing. So you too. What are you wearing?
I'm wearing the Roselle tee.
You can see our arms today.
It's designed by Lyons. I don't think we have anything on the mannequin behind
I
us.
need to stand up.
This has a cute little vent, a lace vent.
Is this the one that you can wear both ways?
Yes. Sorry. Hopefully our microphone is working and you can hear us.
So in this, she's wearing the nice lace insert in the front.
Right, but it's reversible, so I can technically wear this in the back.
Turn it around.
And I can have a plain front.
Just a plain front, and she can have that nice V inset in the back if she wants.
Exactly.
And you use Squishy from Anzula,
I use
right?
Squishy. I don't recall.
Fingering weight yarn.
It's a fingering weight, but I don't recall.
She used cotton, didn't she?
She did, but did she use a fingering or a sport weight?
I don't know.
You'd have to check the pattern. I believe this is on my Ravelry page. You can go check it out at the Knitting Place, Roselle Tea, Patty Lyons.
Now, I know when you knit that, she was doing a knit along,
Yes.
wasn't she?
Mm-hmm.
And you said that you learned.
I learned a lot.
She's very good
with technique.
Technique, right?
She did a terrific technique for slanted or sloped shaping.
Yes.
On the neckline. Mm-hmm. She did a fabulous technique when you're doing decreases like SSK.
Do you remember what she did?
I can't.
She did a different way of doing the SSK, right?
She has you go in through the front of the first stitch and in the back of the second stitch and knit them both together at the same time.
But you can search go to YouTube and look at Patty Lyons tutorials, and she has
fabulous techniques.
Very good techniques.
Yep.
You know, pays just to give it a watch.
Yes, and you know when you buy her patterns, a lot of these techniques will just come up within the pattern. Right, she's linked. Mm-hmm. And she does great, she's got great cameras and she's very clear.
Right.
So this was enjoyable. I learned a couple of things. I enjoyed the lace pattern in the sleeves and in the welt or whatever, the triangle, the V in the front. Mm-hmm. And the fact that it's reversible is fun because you could wear it two ways.
That's always nice, yeah.
So that's what I'm wearing. It's called the Roselle Tea.
Roselle.
Right.
There you go.
So that's what we're wearing. How about your whips?
Well, unfortunately, I really don't have anything to show because I'm doing a test knit.
Okay.
And that's the only thing I've been knitting on.
All right.
So, my other projects have been languishing.
Fair enough.
In my knitting bag.
Fair enough. I'm doing something that I can't show.
We're so interesting, aren't we?
I'm not, you know what? I didn't bring my whips. I have them here. I'm not going to take them out because it's just slight progress and you saw them all last week. Yeah. I am working on each one a little bit at a time, so there's really not that much to show.
Exactly.
So I won't waste our time recapping. If you want to see what we're working on, look at the last episode.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that being said, it's not stopping us from casting on new projects.
Oh, and for the record, everyone, I did not cast on the Marseille.
We talked about that last week.
We talked, right. So the Marseille being this sweater here. It's the new release, pattern release by Petite Knit. Mm. I don't recall who it was. Somebody left a cute comment saying, Dina, you should finish all your whips before you cast on. Ha,
someone did say that?
Someone said that. That's not happening. But I appreciate the comment. So this is the new knit along that we're going to be hosting.
So hence a new cast on.
A new cast on, which will happen next Monday, April 26th. We're going to Zoom cast on. And if you'd like to join us, you're still welcome to join us.
Dina will be posting the Zoom link. When do you think you'll be posting it, Dina? Monday or Sunday?
We'll try probably Monday morning, but I'll try for Sunday. How's that?
Sounds good.
Okay.
So get your yarn, whether you're using the double Sunday from Petite Knit, listen to me, double Sunday from Santa's Garn, or whatever, you can do that.
The kits are available online. We'd love for you to join us. We're going to Zoom hopefully weekly. Of course, like we always say, life gets in the way, and if it does and we skip a week, we're sorry. Our intentions are good.
Pretty good. I think we only missed... I don't even know if we missed a week on the other one.
I think we may have missed one or two, but not too many. It wasn't so bad. We're going to be covering short rows, and I believe how to pick up stitches. I think it's German short rows that she's using in this particular design, which creates her slope shoulder.
Which you can see.
And the picking up stitches happens around the sleeve.
You can
that might
see
be
that
a better
sloped.
picture. Yeah, it's right in there.
Right.
And then these will be the stitches that are picked up.
Right. There you go.
So we'll cover that during Zoom.
Fun
and we're
project.
Super excited.
And the if you didn't see last week, the Double Sunday is a new yarn from Sanus Garn. It's DK.
It's a DK weight.
It's non-superwash.
100% non-superwash, but it is merino wool.
Yeah.
So a lot of people, when they hear non-superwash, they get scared and
you
they
wouldn't
think
even
that
know
it's
this was a non-superwash.
toothy.
Yeah.
It is not a toothy yarn at all. You could probably see the fiber being, how would you describe it? As like refined, like you could see the S-twist.
Yeah, you can.
In the ply.
Yep.
It is not toothy at all. It's very soft to the touch. So that's kind of fun that it's soft, yet it's still a non-superwash.
Correct.
We have all the colors available in stock.
That we talked about last week.
Yes. We are restocked with kits, and you can also go online and assemble your own kits if you'd like.
Yeah, sure. Now, the original kit was a color, the beige was an almond, and the stripe color is called
Sailor in the Dark,
which is a really deep navy.
I did say all the colors are in stock. However, the almond color, or this kit, is actually out of stock. It's on reorder, and there are some kits available for pre-order. So for the almond colorway, if there's something that if this is a kit indeed that you'd like, you will not get it in time for the cast on. So I apologize in advance. I still welcome you to join us and hear what we have to say about the German short rows and casting on, and just get in the groove of Zooming with us.
Correct. But there are, again, there are still plenty of colors for you to consider online.
Oh, lots of new kits. As a matter of fact, we have two.
Right,
Can
we've
we share the
added
two?
two colors. Yeah, we've added two colorways today, which I think is pretty.
So I should say Pam curated two new colorways. This here is camel, and she paired it with coffee bean.
How pretty is that?
That looks really good together.
Now, if you decided I'd like coffee bean to be the main color and camel to be the
inverse.
inverse, you could go on and build your own kit.
Right. For most of these, I think we did go, well, I shouldn't say that because we did do electric blue. We did the bold colors with the lighter stripe. You could really curate your own.
Do whatever way you want. But the way we did kit them up was 12 skeins of the main and 3
that's
of the
important.
stripe. And that, I believe, took us to,
The
do I
large.
remember, through the large? And again, you might just need to add one more skein of the main colors. You have to check your yardage on this, but we thought that was a good... It took us through the large, right, Dina?
Yes, I believe it did. And another note on this pattern, the pattern is intended to be worn. We always talk about positive ease. This one has 10 inches of positive ease. So if you could see here, she's got a lot of flow.
And
you
she's
could
got her
see
hands in her pocket.
Yes, she's got her hand in her pocket, and she's kind of like it's draping over there.
I believe they say the intended ease is 9 3/4 inches.
Right, almost
and,
10.
Right, and that large will take you up to just under a 50-inch circumference.
Right.
So, again, like for instance, myself, I measure 40 around, so I would probably make a decision to either do the large, or if I didn't want as much ease, I could do the medium and still have a 47 plus circumference.
That would still give you over 7 inches of
Correct.
positive ease.
Correct.
I might actually do the medium. I don't know
Right.
that I necessarily need the full 10.
Correct. Now, that being said, I mean, it may not, 1, 2, 3, I would still need the 12 skeins to do the main color on that, because she says 11 to 12 skeins, and I would not want to short myself
Right.
on that. So that being said, check your measurements, check your quantities, and we've had several people that'll buy a kit, and they'll buy the kit, and then they'll just separately buy one skein.
Right.
You can do it that way.
You can buy a la carte. So if you're looking online, the first colorway is your main color,
But of course, it's very size inclusive. It goes up to 5XL,
which is very nice.
which is 69 inches.
That's super generous.
Yeah,
So that's
absolutely.
very good.
So we're excited
Lots of
about that.
sizing.
How much fun is that going to be when we have that nice sweater to wear?
I'm excited.
What color are you doing, Dina? Did you decide?
I did.
You did.
Yes.
You
I
did.
took it home.
You did. What did you pick? Tell me what you picked.
I'm doing cardamom with that orange feeling.
She is.
I love it.
Look at that.
Yeah. Did you pick a color?
I did not.
Are you doing it?
I would like to do it, but now I don't know what color to do, Dina. What color should I do?
Don't know.
Tell me, come on.
I feel I see you in this color. What did you just...
That is a pretty color.
The Dusty Rouge.
That's a pretty color. What do you think about... I'm just thinking.
You're thinking camel? It's a hard call.
I do like camel.
I
don't know. I can't decide right now. It's too many choices.
Too much pressure. See, I already decided.
I mean, I do love this color, And what color is this? Espresso?
No, that's coffee bean. Mm-hmm.
Coffee bean, which is, I guess, a brown, but it really almost doesn't look like a brown,
it's
right?
It's got a reddish hue.
And I do like, I like
color.
brown. I like brown. Mm-hmm. That's a color, but I'm thinking...
That looks really good with the Dusty Rouge. Wow. Oh, my God.
So what would you do, the main color? What would the main color be?
Dusty Rouge for you, for sure.
But then what do you wear it with?
What do you mean? You wear it with jeans?
And what else?
Chinos.
What else?
Black.
You would wear this with black?
Why not? If this is your main color.
I thought you said make this my main color.
Yes.
I don't know if I'd wear it with black.
Do you have brown pants?
No. Well, see, that's the problem. Okay. And does anyone else have this problem? Try to go buy yourself a pair of brown pants.
Wait, what did Rose
They don't
once
exist.
Say? Rose said when you knit a sweater, it doesn't have to match every article of clothing.
That's true too.
In your closet.
That's true too.
Get over it.
And I will say to
we always are like, it's not going to match
to
anything.
that point, it makes me crazy when someone's picking a sweater and they're picking a color and they're saying, well, I have blue pants and I have gray pants. It's like, well, do you like the color? Does it look good on you? Then
doesn't have to do it.
Get the color.
Just do it. It doesn't have to match everything.
The one thing I will say, though, that would make me not pick that color is that I do like the second sweater. One of the sweaters we're going to talk about is a new pattern that came out after this from Petite Knit. And
show it.
I do like that color in that sweater. So that's one reason why I might not do it.
And don't do it.
Yeah, because I do love that color.
Yeah, it's a great color.
Yeah. So I may not. So that being said, Dina will talk about a new pattern, right?
Well, you could start.
Well, let me get you the pattern first, okay? Here it is. You know what I'm going to do while you're doing that? I'm going to bring it up on my phone.
Okay.
So I can give you the sizing information on that.
This is the Champagne cardigan. So shortly after the Marseille was released, Petite Knit released this garment. You've seen it. We've covered it on our Instagram Live. So you may recognize it. You may recognize it from social media. It's a beautiful raglan cardigan, also with positive ease, if I'm not mistaken.
It's almost the same thing, like 10 inches.
Almost 10 inches. And you can kind of see, at first we thought it had a dolman sleeve, but it's actually just 10 inches of positive ease.
You know what I did want to show them, though, since I just brought it up on my phone. Let me look at if I can find that. Where's that picture? Another
detail this cardigan has is the double Sunday, and it's knit together with mohair.
Yes. This is the back seam.
Yes, show them that.
The back raglan. Can you see how pretty that? It does almost. It's got gorgeous. A different shaping to it, Dina, right?
I think it's just because she's raising her arm. It's a very deep raglan, and that's why Pam and I thought it may slightly go dolman.
Correct. And it also does have
we don't know.
When if you have 9-10 inches of positive ease.
Well, it's going to drape.
Yeah.
It looks lovely.
Which is lovely.
What needle size is it on?
Let me tell you. I will tell you right now. It is on a 7.
Nice.
The body's on a 7, and then it says 2.5 for something, so it must be maybe for the ribbing or something. I don't know. But I do like the my favorite combination in that. I mean, they're all nice. Don't get me wrong; they're all nice. Oh, this is a gorgeous combination here.
Yeah, we just got new ones.
Okay,
so let's cover them.
Is the camel? Look at how pretty this is. Is it looking washed out, Dina? Find a good spot for it. It's on the website, so you'll get a good picture of it on the website.
Yeah, the mohair's kind of washing out, so we apologize.
But isn't that great? I do like that. Although, you know what, Dina,
it looks like the mohair is much lighter. And I just want to share with you that when you take out a strand of mohair and you pair it with the yarn,
it looks
great. Really pairs nicely.
Yeah, it does pair very nicely. So that's
the camel.
What a great top that is. Look at that, guys. How nice is that? Right?
Mm-hmm. Do you want to show the other colors?
Oh, yeah, we might as well. Let me get rid of this. I like this one, Dina.
This is ballet shoes. Now this is definitely getting blown out.
It's a very, very, very pale pink. I would even say it's blush rather than pink, right?
It's really pretty.
Again, there's a good picture of it on the website.
Yeah, maybe back here is better.
Yeah, it's very pretty.
Then we have the Dusty Rouge. Yeah, actually we'll show them all. Sorry.
Again, it's a powder blue, I would call it. That's good. That's good. Go a little closer. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
There it is.
Powder blue. With matching mohair.
I wonder if I were to bring the blush. There it is.
Here's this one, Dina.
This is the Dusty Rouge. It's super pretty.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to do this one.
You think so?
Yeah.
And this is...
Dusty green. No, eucalyptus it's called. But it's like a dusty green. Super pretty.
And for all the orange lovers out there.
That orange feeling. Woohoo! So this is the color of the stripe on my Marseille.
Yep.
Very pretty.
And then we have these two. Now, let's talk about these, Dina. Explain to them the story with these
let's
two.
show this one first.
You want to do this one first?
Yeah. This is whipped cream. This is available in stock.
Matching
so this is
mohair. An off-white. It's not white. It's an off-white.
It's an off-white.
It's a lighter cream, but it's not pure white.
Sorry,
it's coming out very light. It's not, yeah.
It's like vanilla.
Yeah, it is vanilla, exactly. And this
colorway is
again, it's still coming out light.
This is called almond. That's good.
You think so?
Yep. That's the almond. And that colorway, again, is on pre-order. So
this is the color she's wearing in the picture.
Yes.
That's the almond. So if you would like to, Dinah has some kits up on the website that you can order. The pre-orders, you wouldn't be getting the yarn immediately.
Right.
But I would say, a couple of weeks, right?
Right.
2 or 3 weeks, maybe.
And just so you could see the difference between the two.
Yeah, this would be, I'm trying to find it. That's the almond, and that would be the whipped cream. So you can see the difference.
There it is. Oh, it just blew out again.
And if you look on Ravelry, what she's wearing is the almond.
Exactly.
So that's also a good...
indication.
I'm looking at this picture. Our top of her head's a cut off, Dana.
Sorry, I tilted the camera.
Oh. I'm saying, we wouldn't have done that before.
No, I tilted it because I wanted the
color. That's right. So I think those are all the colors in the... what color is the cardamom? It's not on the table, is it?
It's not. I believe we have 1 or 2 left.
I'm going to have to look at it.
Fish in the bag.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
So that's the Marseille sweater, and then we have the champagne cardigan.
Yeah.
So we don't have a knit along for that one, but it's fairly simple.
Mm-hmm.
You can find the pattern. It's available on Ravelry, also by Petite Knit, recently translated into English. And what else?
I was going to say, and I don't know if I'm speaking out of turn, and if I am, you can kick me. we would talk, and I'm just saying this because there might be people watching the podcast that were inquiring as to the Winter Beach knit along.
Oh yes, so we preempted this.
Yeah, I don't want them to think that we're just not doing that.
We are indeed going to host a Winter's Beach cardigan knit along. The yarn is hopefully going to be in.
Today is April 19th, mid-May.
I'm hoping.
So
mid-May.
We're thinking maybe a June 1st
end of May.
start,
right.
On that. But go ahead.
No, I was going to say, to speed things along, what I might do is once the colors are confirmed by the indie dyer, I will send a newsletter with all the colors and explain that you can pre-order the kits online if you're interested. And then as soon as those kits come in, I'll be able to ship them out. And you will hopefully get them in time. And if we have to start, if there are any shipping delays due to COVID or anything like that, because it is coming in, we can adjust the date. But we are shooting for a June 1st cast on.
Speaking of that, you just said something. I had a conversation with my daughter yesterday about shipping delays. And she told me, yes, she told me that the shipping is so bad. When that Suez Canal thing happened, do you remember hearing about that about 3 weeks ago?
No.
The Suez Canal was shut down because something got stuck, I think, somewhere for a few days. It cost, I think she said $12 billion worth of commerce or something like that.
Wow.
All of her company's goods and go through the Suez Canal.
Oh, no.
And it was shut down for a period of time.
So she had major delays.
And she said that companies are paying, and even in general, forgetting the Suez Canal, that shipping coming in from wherever it's coming in from is so delayed that companies are paying a premium
for air shipping
over and above to get their goods in, that the shipping is just so horrendous right now. And so
it's funny, shipping costs are something that, if I pay, I pass it along. It's very hard to keep the price competitive. But one thing I did do, for example, if I can, if there's a way that I could save on fees, shipping is not one of them. Shipping is shipping.
Well, shipping's a set cost.
But sometimes I can pay through PayPal. Right. Sometimes I can transfer.
There are
if
different ways
there's a way
of doing
that I can save money to keep the cost down so that you aren't absorbing the extra cost, I do it.
But right now, from what I'm understanding,
shipping is horrendous.
She could certainly tell us more about it because she's involved in it, but she was just saying how awful it is, and that she feels that she even went and said that if that Suez Canal had not been opened when it was, that her company probably would have started laying people off.
Oh, wow.
That's how bad it is, because companies work on the money that comes in, and if they have no money coming in because they can't ship the goods, that they probably would have started laying off. Isn't that crazy? That makes you, it just tells you how, I thought that was interesting.
It's crazy how there's so many. I mean, even today, Marcia said, Dina, can you send my package out?
Right, and she was asking about taking long. Yeah, we send everything quickly. We turn around very fast.
We turn and we ship priority mail.
But you can't. But I can't control over the
U.S. Postal Service. Sometimes packages will arrive the next day.
Right.
So, and she said it got held up. I think she said 9 days in New York. I couldn't believe it.
Well, that might happen. Well, listen, and again, I don't want you to think I'm spewing numbers out that aren't correct. Now, I don't know if she said $12 billion or she said 12. I just thought of what else she said, but I can't think of what it is. No, not million, but 12% of the commerce goes through the Suez Canal.
Okay.
Global commerce goes through the Suez Canal.
I wouldn't be surprised.
That might have been the 12 she mentioned, but in any event, it was maybe, I forget now, but whatever.
Yeah, but that's a big number.
Right.
It's a huge number.
Right. And to think that companies, she said, are paying a premium. And of course, listen, if we're talking about companies, we're not talking about us, because we don't do that. But those costs are passed along to the consumer.
Right.
Right.
That's what I was trying to say. It gets passed along.
They're going to get passed along.
Unfortunately,
a premium.
It's tough.
And I will say, personal, this is, what do they call that? What do you call when you tell a story about something, but it's just your personal experience? I can't think of the word now. Anecdotal.
Okay.
I went to TJ Maxx. It was like nothing there.
They're probably not getting product.
The racks were spaced out. There was like literally, if you how they usually squeeze things in. If I squeezed everything on that whole rack, it might have taken up 25% of the rack.
Wow.
There's no product.
Crazy.
No product. Now, I don't know why. I don't know how they get their merchandise. I don't know anything about that, but I can only assume that might be a problem for them. I don't know.
Getting deliveries in. Gosh, I hope everything comes in when it's supposed to. Right. I often ask my suppliers, when can I expect delivery? And it's just, it's this unknown answer.
That's when your customers say, why is it taking 9 days to get to Florida? We can't answer that, right? But
no.
I was going to say something else too about a time frame, and I can't think of what it is now. It'll come to me.
Okay. Think about it.
I was going to say.
I don't know. I was going to say...
Something about a time frame. Go ahead.
Should I go on to the next?
Mm-hmm.
I was just going to talk about one new product that just came in.
Oh, yeah. Literally just came in.
Literally. We unboxed it. This is a really cute kit. It's called the Hillsdale Hat Kit. And you get in this project bag, you get the pattern.
That.
And you get 2 skeins of Skyland, a brand new yarn, introduced this spring by Blue Sky Fibers. It is 40% fine Highland wool, 30% baby alpaca, and 30% silk.
Very nice.
The kit here is in navy and silver. And I don't know if you could see it, but it's got like a sheen.
Yes, that's
the
the
silk
silver.
gives it a nice sheen. And you can actually make 2 hats using this kit,
You can make this hat.
which is the navy is the main,
Or this hat.
or the gray is the main.
Well, you can do both of them.
Right, you make both. You can.
Right. You have enough yarn to do both of them. Let's put it that way.
So that's kind of nice. It's got great yardage. I think it's got over 200. Yep,
It does have
210
nice yardage,
yards per skein, which is really nice.
They're calling it a luxurious blend.
There you go. It is. It does feel luxurious.
So you get the little canvas bag, the pattern, the yarn, and the kit, and you can make 2 hats.
There you go.
What more could you want? Blue Sky does such a great job.
They really have.
They really do a great job. They really cover all the bases when they do something like that.
They've really been on lately. Okay.
Is that it?
That's it for new product.
Anything else?
And I think that's almost a wrap. I do want to say one thing.
Yes.
I want to say thank you to all the people that supported us for LYS Day. You guys are amazing. From near, from far, you came and visited. It was nice to see so many returning faces, showing love. And
whether it be virtually or in person.
Yes. The online, thank you so much for all of you who have emailed us or made online purchases, and in your notes wrote that you consider us your local yarn shop from afar. We are so touched. Antonella from Massachusetts. You brought a tear to my eye this morning when I read your email. Thank you. I shared it with Pam. We are so touched and moved, and all your beautiful and generous comments really kind of give us...
Well, I mean, listen, everything is a little different now, and it's, it's nice when, people in our community...
It gives, I was going to say, it moves me, and it gives me strength and energy to keep on going.
Correct.
It's energizing, so thank you. It's very warm and touching, and my kids would be so proud of me.
Yeah, there you go. I'm sure they are very proud of you, Dina. Right?
Yeah, they are. So it was very nice. It's very nice to read all your notes and comments, and we really do read each and every one of them, so thank you.
Yeah.
We may not always comment or respond back.
We love getting those notes.
They're amazing. So thank you for filling them in.
Yeah, it's fun.
And what else? I think that's it.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else going on. Not much else.
Guess we'll see you again next week.
And don't forget, subscribe.
Yes.
Follow Dina, the Knitting Place, on Instagram. The Knitting Place, right?
Yep.
The Knitting Place.
And follow Pam at Pam Sapp on Instagram. And thank you for reaching out to us on Facebook. And I'm not on Facebook, on Ravelry, our Ravelry group. That's another thing. Someone had, Nancy, and I don't know if this question actually pertains to anybody else, but although we kind of ended the Cuffle Knit Along, it doesn't mean you can't reach out to us. I know that Nancy had mentioned she left a comment on Ravelry. I apologize that we didn't see it earlier or answer you, but you can always... call us in the shop if you're not getting your answers. Hopefully we'll help you any way we can.
And we'll probably be starting another thread for the
a new
Marseille.
thread, right? So maybe we'll start that. And if you got a kit and you want to share your colors, you could post a picture of your colorway.
Or you're going to be joining us. Take a picture of your yarn.
Yep,
it'd be fun. It was a pretty active group, I think, for the.
It was amazing. We all learned from each other,
which was nice. Yep.
It was awesome.
There's always something to learn, right?
That's right.
Even we will learn.
I know, it was great. We were the slowpokes, and we got I feel like I reaped the benefits because a lot of people kind of ironed out the kinks before I got there.
You know what color I'm thinking I like while we're talking about this? I like in the woods or
Into the wood.
Into the wood.
That's beautiful.
That's a beautiful color. Maybe I should do that color
for your main.
For my main color.
That's a great
Is that
color.
a pretty color?
That's a beautiful
color.
color.
I wouldn't wear that with black, though.
You would not wear it with black.
No.
I think
What am I going to wear it with, then?
But it's also dark.
No.
You can use that for the stripe and use camel as the main.
Well, then, if I was going to do that, I would... Well, here we're having a conversation that doesn't need to be held on the podcast. Stay tuned to see what colors I pick.
There you go.
What colors will Pam pick?
one more thing.
Yeah, what's
It's
that?
going to be like the never-ending podcast.
What's that?
Thank you to all your crocheters out there.
Oh, we didn't
Thank
say
you for all
anything.
of those amazing, inspirational comments. You guys gave me so much content to work with. I have to look up all those. We have to look up those
Me too,
patterns.
yeah.
And the DMs and the emails and the pictures. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We definitely will have a special
Crochet.
crochet
I know we always
episode
talk about
coming up.
knitting, but we do crochet.
Yes. So stay tuned. All right, everyone. On that note, thank you so much for watching. Have a great night.
Have a good week.
Or a good week. It's night for us. Bye.